Hello everyone and welcome back to the Cop Council. I hope you're all on a fantastic evening. If you are, then please leave it in the comment section down below if you're watching on repeat. But if you are watching live, then please come and say hello in the live chat right now. We are back live. I had a little bit of a break yesterday. Obviously we've been streaming for about 4 or 5 days, I think it was. So yeah, I decided to take a little bit of a break. But hello to everyone in the chat. I can see Domestic Butler in the chat already. Connor Crosby as well. How are you, sir? It's nice to see you all in the chat tonight. It's nice to see all of you. There we go. We've made the deal. Yep. As you can see by the thumbnail and title of this video, Liverpool have, look to be on the verge of signing Minamino. There we go. It's, it just come out the blue this morning. Well, not come out the blue as such. He was on apparently Liverpool's radar for a while, but Minamino does look like now he is going to sign a contract in January, which means he will be a Liverpool player on the 1st of January. That is subjective to a medical and personal terms, but yeah, it's great news that Liverpool are signing players, and it's good that such a cheap deal it's gonna be anyway. But yeah, we'll talk much more about that. If you are new to the channel as well, then please subscribe to the channel. We will be bringing these types of videos to you guys. But yeah, just the love and support you guys have shown as well over the last week or so has been absolutely brilliant. So that's all I can say is thank you so much for the love and support on the channel. But like I said, if you are new to the channel, then please subscribe and hit the notification button to let you know when we go live, and also leave a like on the live stream as well. So let's go through in the chat a little bit, and then we'll talk a bit more about the transfer. Let me scroll up a little bit because I know a few people are in the chat. I obviously said Domestic's in the chat, Connor's in the chat, man like Allison saying we've made the deal. Mark Forrest, how are you, Mark? Domestic saying hi to Connor. Connor Edwards has been tracking him for 6 years apparently. The man's not human. He's not. He makes deals and deals and deals. And, I don't think, there is a man like Michael Edwards. He is the man at Liverpool. And like I said, this transfer committee, I said on Twitter that this transfer committee are unbelievable. And, we've beaten teams to get him as well, which is also important. It's just nice now that we're gonna get a new face in the door at January. Nerdboy, how are you, sir? Second best channel on YouTube. Keep up the good work. Thank you, Domestic Butler. Let's try and get that to a first. But yeah, thank you so much for the kind words. Few people's talking in the chat. So yeah, let's get talking about the big news about Takumi. I'm not saying that. Scotty, it is confirmed. We have signed him. Not yet. He still has to go through his medical. All the personal terms still got to get agreed. But I think the overall deal between the two clubs are basically done. And yeah, we'll get talking about that now. So literally on my notes right now, I'm going to be looking this way a bit because my notes are literally on the side of me to keep me refreshed. Let me make sure that I am in focus. There we go. So like I said, the deal looks to be agreed. The price tag, I know a few of you have been saying in the comments right now, £7.25 million, which looks to be an absolute bargain. Now, the rumour was this morning, and to be fair, every single Liverpool journalist has been reporting this as well. They have literally been on the ball, and especially when the likes of James Pearce, Paul Joyce and Melissa Reddy are reporting pretty much the same thing, then it's true. And it's just nice waking up to seeing all these stuff about a new signing. But yeah, let me know your guys' thoughts on that as well. Was it nice seeing how much he was and seeing that we was going to sign someone? Let's read the chat a minute. How are you, Con? I think you're talking with Connor in the chat, Connor Crosby. Cheap as chips, says Mark. Yeah, it is cheap as chips. It's a fantastic signing, and fair play. I think Connor said in the chat that Michael Edwards, wow, he is tremendous. And that's probably the best Liverpool signing of all time, Michael Edwards. To be fair, yeah, made all the fan base excited. Yeah, it has. Well, look at Robertson, and no disrespect to Kevin Stewart, when you think about it, we're gonna sign Minamino for less than we sold Kevin Stewart. Wow. Wow. that is brilliant as well. First Japanese player to play for Liverpool. That is very true. He is the very first. You could buy 25 Andy Carrolls for the same price. Yeah, just imagine that. Wow, 25 Andy Carrolls. That's amazing price. But yeah, like I said, everyone's been reporting it. Everyone's been saying pretty much the same thing, which is very, very good. And then it's very, very true as well. Also as well, apparently after the game when we beat Salzburg in midweek, apparently all the Liverpool players were going to Klopp to say, go and sign him, go and sign Minamino. And little did they know that Jurgen Klopp and Michael Edwards were already sorting out a deal. Who is in the chat? But they are. Hi, Dave. How are you, sir? I knew you were going to pop in, so everyone say hi to Dave in the chat, and everyone is doing that. What position is he, and where will he play? So this season he's been playing attacking midfielder. Obviously, we had that whole Coutinho thing and the Coutinho replacement. Well, this could end up being. Let me sort my lights. This could now end up being the Coutinho replacement, but he can play pretty much anywhere. He can play in attacking midfield. He can play in centre mid, but he hasn't really played there as much. He can play right wing, centre forward, left wing. He's a very versatile player, and he is a Jurgen Klopp signing. Can play in plenty of positions. And to be fair to Jurgen Klopp and Michael Edwards, they have now gone out and looked for a Coutinho replacement and have gone to look to build the squad then, because like Marcus said, he is a very versatile player, and I think that's what the type of Liverpool players are then, really, because you look at the likes of Gini Wijnaldum and Jordan Henderson. They can play in load of positions. You could say everyone could play load of positions, so it's very good news for Liverpool that we can end up signing someone very versatile and bring loads of depth then to the squad, because he, for me, over the two games he's played against Liverpool, he has looked very, very good. Obviously got a goal at Anfield as well. Also got an assist at Anfield as well. I think that's been mentioned a lot today. And, he's looked very threatening in both games. So, overall, I'm very happy with the signing. I think a load of you guys are as well. Judging from Twitter as well, Liverpool Twitter are very happy with the signing as well. So that is very good news. But yeah, we've also, talking a little bit more then, and then I'll talk a little bit more and then I'll get in with the chat. We've beaten teams to sign Minamino. We've beaten the teams like Borussia Mönchengladbach. We've beaten teams like AC Milan, and we've also beaten Manchester United to his signature as well. So, it's obvious that a load of European clubs were interested in him, and especially in the January transfer window. There's reports anyway that a numerous amount of Italian teams were going to go for him in January, and Liverpool decided to step up their bids and try and get him in the door now. So, excuse me, that's very, very good. And, that is, very, very good for Liverpool that they can just put on the switch and sign a very good young player. I hear he's big in Japan. Yeah, Dave, he is pretty big in Japan. But, yeah, literally, Liverpool. So Liverpool currently value him. And I thought this was very interesting as well. So Liverpool value him at around £25 million. So to get him at 7.2 million then is an absolute steal. And I know that we've even reported about the likes of Jadon Sancho and Kylian Mbappe and all, I guess, but this signing yet again shows that Jurgen Klopp and Michael Edwards and the whole transfer committee are just signing players for profit, but not like profit like that. They're buying players now and then going to be bringing them up into profit, because like I said, I think in the Jadon Sancho stream that we did a few days ago, you could buy we bought the likes of Allison and VVD, even though they cost a huge amount of money, then we could still sell them on and still get profit from them, and we could probably do that now for a big period of time. And I think that's the Liverpool way. Obviously, I know there are rumours circling around Haaland, also of Salzburg. There's reports there that he met with RB Leipzig and Borussia Dortmund people, so maybe that's a potential signing for one of them. And I think if Leipzig were to sign Haaland, then I think Timo Werner could become a possibility, so that could end up becoming another potential transfer for Liverpool if they do end up getting Haaland. But I think if Dortmund get him, then I think Leipzig will try everything to try and keep Timo Werner at their club. But let's move on to the chat. I'll talk a bit more about the transfer, but I want to get in the chat with you guys because I can see a lot of you in the chat right now, so thank you for that. And if you haven't yet, please share the stream as well. Try and get us out there and try and get new people into the chat. So let me keep on scrolling up a minute because I know there are a lot of you, and I will try and read all your comments. It's weird signing. I thought Ox and Keita would usually be the Coutinho replacement. They're not, are they, really? I think that they've made their own mark, and I think that Liverpool now can change system as well. I think they can play 4-2-3-1, and they can also rest now Firmino as well in crucial games. So maybe he could end up being maybe not a long-term replacement for Bobby Firmino, but he can also give Bobby a bit of rest. He is Klopp's player, no doubt about it. Also very good for Asian commercial market. Yeah, exactly. I think that's also a big thing to take into account as well. And Dave, rightfully so, put it in the chat as well. Liverpool are trying to break that Asian market. Obviously, now signing that new Nike kit deal, that's going to be announced now in the next few weeks, probably a few weeks into the new year. And it's very, very interesting what the Asian market can do, because Liverpool haven't been able to break that wall down, and now that they've got our first ever Japanese international player, maybe they can now break that Asian market and try and get more money into the club. But yeah, keep your comments coming in, guys. I will try and read as many as I can. Where was I? Hold on. He's more of a winger Firmino role than a number 10, exactly. Very versatile player. Probably he can play right back too. So that's pretty good. Connor put that in the chat. I'm so happy with this signing. Let's get this Napoli defender now. Speculation with Napoli not having a manager. I think we know who. Lol. Yeah, I think you've gone on about a certain Koulibaly there. Few people saying hi to Connor, Dave. All good, Dave. I heard he's big in Japan. I already read that. People said we've been tracking him since 2013. Yeah, that is true. That is reportedly anyway that Liverpool have been trying to keep up with him. Keep tabs of him now since 2013. Koulibaly, people talking about. It's a weird signing. I thought I already read that. Koulibaly and VVD, wow, that would be nice. Yeah, it would. That would be a solid defence, to be fair. But then, guys, let me know your thoughts as well. I honestly think Koulibaly's around 100 million mark. I think that Napoli would be holding out for that. It's been reported as well, Man United have apparently put in like an £80 million bid, and it's been rejected. So, yeah, very interesting with that. Really want Werner, said Nerdboy. Yeah. Timo Werner would be on my bucket list as well. Connor would love Werner. He'd be perfect. Yeah, he would be perfect. What else? Dave, it's the perfect time to get Koulibaly, said Domestic Butler. Yeah. What else? There's a few people going on about Koulibaly. Red Bull gives you wings. Can you play in the 6, Connor? No. Not me personally. I might go live later, Red. So yeah, tune into Dave's stream as well. I know Dave is using the same software as I'm using now, which is Prism Live. It's a very good app as well. And if you are starting to do your own YouTube channel as well, and you like doing live streams and like talking live, then yeah, I would fully recommend it. If you want to find out about the app, then yeah, just give me a message on Twitter or something. All of our Twitter is down in the video description down below, all our Instagram as well. So yeah, just click the video link, tap the video link, and yeah, all of our links up there. But yeah, we will be talking a bit more about Akimi Minamori. I keep on like thinking about his name, and do you know when you overthink new names, it's like, yeah, so if I say his name wrong or I butcher his name, then I do apologise. We will be talking a bit more about that. We'll also be talking about other transfers. Could Liverpool sign other players? We did mention Timo Werner. I know a few of you have been putting in the comments you would like Timo Werner. We would also be talking about who we would like in the last 16 of the Champions League. Obviously, the Champions League games were played last night. So yeah, please let me know in the chat below as well who you would like in the last 16 of the Champions League. Quick spoiler, for me, it's Real Madrid. Excuse me. I really want Real Madrid in the next round. I really want revenge from last time. When they beat us in the Champions League final. So yeah, I really, 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 really want Real Madrid. But yeah, please let me know in the comments who you really want as well. And yeah, we'll just be talking a lot in the chat as well, and get your feelings about everything Liverpool. Tomorrow we will be live again. Let me know what time you guys like us to go live. Do you like us going live at 8 o'clock, or do you want it a bit later? So let me know, guys, what time is best for you and what time you think we should stream. But yeah, let's keep on reading a bit of the chat. Try Streamlabs when you can get a new laptop. It's decent. I tried it for the phone. They got like a phone app. I didn't like it. Personally, I didn't like it, but yeah, it's probably better on PC or laptop. But yeah, I will try and get that sorted out soon. Dave's got to go. Happy Xmas. We'll see plenty more Dave. But yeah, later on, if Dave is streaming, then please everyone go and check out his stream. But it's nice seeing Dave in the chat. So I'll see you in a bit, Dave. Connor says, give us Real. Yeah, I want Real Madrid. I want Real Madrid so bad. And obviously, Zinedine Zidane also commented last night about getting Liverpool. And I think he said that he would obliterate us. Teams in the past talking about Liverpool and saying they would do better and try and get better at Liverpool haven't come out very, very good. Look at De Bruyne. De Bruyne did it when we played him in the Champions League. We destroyed them. We've destroyed other teams that have said that. So, he want to be careful what he's saying, because, this team, there's only been one team at the moment that's tried and beaten us, and that is Napoli at the moment. So, this team does look unbeatable at the moment, but, we've got so much football coming up, over the next, month or so. So, it is a very, very busy period. Just think of Alisson, Trent, VVD, Koulibaly, Robertson at the back. It would be very nice. I would say that. I'd say Virgil van Dijk is the best defender in the world. But then I'd say Koulibaly is the next one. I think that he's up there. I think Van Dijk is there, and I think Koulibaly is about there. I think he's really, really good defender, but yeah, it would be nice, but you're looking tremendous amount of money. I do think Liverpool got the money, but would they spend another, let's say, 90, 100 million on a defender? I don't think so. Just before I go, prediction time: Liverpool 3, Watford 0. Yeah, that does look like a very good scoreline, and very possible that Liverpool could end up doing that. It would be nice to keep another clean sheet as well, obviously with 2 on the bounce. Domestic Butler 7.0. Okay, I don't know what that... Hold on, guys. Need to smash them. Yeah, we need to. Watford on the weekend, we need to destroy them. They're bottom of the league. I did say they were bottom of the league for a reason, but yeah, we need to treat every single team with the same amount of respect. And, I think that it's easy to look away from going on the bottom league of the bottom team in the league, but we can't get caught out. We can't be complacent. We need to go out and we need to get those 3 points no matter what and keep up this amazing record that we are at the moment. Doubt we would splash the cash. Yeah, it's... Hold on a minute, guys. Let me take a drink. A minute. Connor says 4-0. Yeah, it's going to be high scoring. I know, funny enough, I said to Connor was in the stream a couple of days ago, and I said about Liverpool with who was it? I think it might have been Salzburg or like a league team, and he said about like thrashing the team 4-0. I said I'd be happy with the clean sheet, and then Liverpool have kept clean sheets left, right, and centre at the minute. So it must just be like a thing. Hopefully Liverpool can keep a clean sheet, because I don't think Watford have been scoring a lot this season. Obviously, they've got their third manager now this season, and yeah, I don't think that they're going to really cause us any problems. We struggle against smaller clubs. I think we used to. I don't think we do now. I think that what we do is... I think Liverpool's problem is we concede first, and then we're trying to chase the game. Like, you look at the Aston Villa game, we just managed to beat them, which was good, but we were the better team throughout the game. Leighton's going again. Yeah, we were the better team throughout the game, and I just think that maybe if Liverpool scored the first goal, look at the Everton game, we scored first and then we were dominant pretty much throughout the game. So you look at it at things like that, then, if we take the lead, it's very good, but then if we do concede, then it is a bit panicky. But apart from that, I think that we're pretty much fine now. I think that Jurgen Klopp has now managed to keep that thing going where he's beating lower league teams, well, bottom of the league teams, then I could say. What else have we got in the chat? We could sell fringe players, make 70 million easy. Yeah, we could. I think we got the money to splash out anyway from not signing anyone this season, but it's where we sign the players. I think that, like we said early on, if Timo Werner were to come to Liverpool, then I think that it's very possible we could end up spending 32 million, I think is release clauses. So that's 30 million out of the bank, but for a player like Timo Werner, it's brilliant. It's the Liverpool way is finding value in the market, and I think that's what Jurgen Klopp will keep on doing while he's at Liverpool, and keep on looking for a cheaper solution. But not so much of that. It's like, you look at Virgil van Dijk as well. We spent 75 million on Van Dijk. Some people straight away when we signed him said he was overpriced and overrated, and now look at him. He's the best defender in the world, and he was the solution to the problem, and it's worked. So Jurgen Klopp will sign players to fix the problem, and at the minute Liverpool don't have any problems at the moment anyway. But if there was a problem, then Klopp would end up signing another player. But you look at people we're rumored to, it's to improve the team. It's not to replace, it's to improve, constantly improve. Now I think that Liverpool will end up getting a replacement for Adam Lallana, because I think Adam Lallana will leave at the end of the season, even though there are reports saying that he has been offered a new contract. So, looking at things like that, then it is, I can see what you mean by that. The only small team we struggle against is Manchester United. Yes, that is true. Manchester United are the only team we've struggled against this season. I think that game, we just respected them way too much. And, yeah, hopefully when we play them next time, then, yeah, hopefully we'll get a better result. Mickey is in the chat. How are you, sir? Obviously, Mickey is a part of the Cop Council as well. Yeah, it's nice to see Mickey in the chat down below. Yeah, hopefully we'll get Mickey on soon. Hopefully you guys will see Mickey's beautiful face then, I could say. Milner, question mark, question mark. If you don't know about his contract, then there's been no movement. absolutely no movement. Apparently, they're not even looking at a contract situation at the moment, so you know it is a bit up in the air. But I think I'll be more confident that James Milner will sign a new deal. I think it also depends what Leeds do as well. I think if Leeds come up, then I think that James Milner's head might get swiveled a bit, especially if Liverpool do go on to win the league as well. So I think that bit is a bit iffy as well. Uh, Everyone's saying hi to Mickey in the chat. Who else? Minamino is the playmaker we need. Yeah, he's the Coutinho replacement. I said that earlier on. I think that he is now the Coutinho replacement. Uh, Loads of people have been saying that we've needed the replacement. I think Nerdboy said earlier on that he thought that Alex Oxlade-Chamberlain would be a. I think Ox is more of a centre mid than he is an attacking midfielder, even though he is an attacking central midfielder. So I think now we can give Firmino a bit of a rest as well if he plays in that centre forward role, and also I think we can change system with it now. I think that maybe we can play. Excuse me. I think maybe we can play Salah up front, and then maybe Shaqiri on the right, and then maybe him at cam. So it's very. There's loads of possibilities as well. What we could end up doing. Let's have a look what people are saying. I'm ugly, but makeup in charm. nah, that's not fair. I can't say that, Vicky. Liverpool need to replace Matip. At the minute, no. Joel Matip is fine where he is. When he comes back, he'll be fine. I think that he has raised his level since becoming into the team. Since since Joe Gomez's injury last season. Obviously, now you've had Matip's injury. We got Lovren's injury right now. So Joe Gomez gets his place back in the team as it is at the minute. There is no injury update as well on Dejan Lovren. I do have to say that. Tomorrow we might get a bit of an update when Klopp does his pre-match conference. So we'll have to see about that, and we'll definitely report on that in tomorrow's Watford preview. But yeah, as far as Liverpool needing replacing Matip, then nope. And I've said it that if Dejan Lovren leaves, then I think Liverpool will sign a replacement. But as it stands, if Lovren stays, then nope. Play Hendo there. If you're on about the attacking role, no. I like Henderson where he plays at the moment. He's a very. I like Jordan Henderson when he plays. He's a very good midfielder. And now at the moment he's rotating in the sixth role with Gini Wijnaldum. So he's a very versatile player, and we're talking about versatility in this stream. So yeah, Henderson's good where he plays. Matip and Lovren definitely out for Watford. Yep, they are definitely out. Matip is going to be out now until the new year. It's very interesting in what reports have said. Obviously, we reported it was going to be around 6 to 8 weeks, and now it looks like it could end up being 11 to 12 weeks since Matip has been out. Yeah, Nerdboy says, but they Matip out till New Year. Yep. Apparently, Joel Matip and Fabinho will be returning around the same time, which will be the middle of January. I could be a bit off with that, but what I was reading, what I've heard is that those two are going to be coming back at the same time. So that's kind of good news in a sense, but also it's a little bit of iffy with Joel Matip. Not so much Fabinho, because Fabinho, we know, obviously had the injury quite recently, but Joel Matip would be out for around 11 to 12 weeks, which is a huge amount of time off. So, he'll be eased back into things. So, hopefully we can have, the best Joel Matip that we've ever seen. Nerdbite don't like Hendo at the DM. I personally don't, but at the minute it's working. I think against big teams, I think it'd be Wijnaldum. But at the minute against bottom half teams, then I think it's perfectly fine with Henderson there. Hendo can play Matip's role. Yeah, to be fair, Jordan Henderson can even play right back. it's weird how many like good players we've got, and you know, obviously, I think everyone gets a little bit underrated. I think sometimes, you know, Henderson can play everywhere practically, and it's like I think we got loads of players like that. Bring in some of the kids for defense cover like Hoover. Yeah, I think he's more of a right back though than a centre back. But yeah, I could definitely see that. Did he play centre back or right back in that game last season against Wolves? I think it was right back, but I could be wrong with that. No, sorry, it was centre back because he come in for Lovren. Yep, I think that's right. There's not ready Defo need way more experience for Seb or Key Jan. Um, well, when Seb Vanderberg played against Arsenal, I thought he was shocking in the League Cup. I thought he was honestly terrible, and I think Joe Gomez had to come in and cover him quite a lot. So, you know, obviously he is very young. He's only, I think, 17, I think. So, you know, there is still a lot of improvement needed for Seb Vanderberg. But yeah, there is plenty of time to bring him into this Liverpool team. I think that's Fabinho. I just think Fabinho and Matip will be back for the Champions League and well rested. Yeah, they'll be back for the Champions League, definitely. Oh, you put it in the chat. Yeah, Fabinho. Yeah, I think they'll be well rested for the Champions League. And, you know, Liverpool, it's like with the signing of Minamino, you know, it's a fresh face. And I think that, you know, it adds, you know, a legs to Liverpool in a sense. And, you know, maybe even if Timo Werner comes in to Liverpool, you know, you'll have Ryan Brewster then going out on loan, which is not the best, but you know, excuse me, you know, it's not the best, but then you got the likes of Timo Werner coming in, obviously Champions League experience, Leipzig experience, you know, challenging for a title, you know, keeping that mentality going for Liverpool, because, you know, Klopp won't bring in people which, you know, will you know, change the group then, you could say. You know, he'll, you know, come in to like marry the group, then you could say, and, you know, get along with the team. So, you know, Liverpool are going to sign the right players, but yeah, definitely going to be watching for that. What else we got? He played centre back at Wolves. Okay, Mickey, thank you for confirming that. Nah, Brewster really needs a loan move. Yeah, I think Brewster, the talk is, I think if so, what I think is going to happen is I think Haaland is going to go to RB Leipzig. I think then Dortmund are going to come in for Brewster, and I think they're going to come in with a loan. So Brewster will go to Dortmund, and then I think Timo Werner is going to come to Liverpool. That's my my little theory, then you could say. But yeah, that is what I think is going to happen. But yeah, just a little bit as a refresh, guys. Obviously, to the new people that's coming into the stream as well. We have been talking a bit about Liverpool's new signing. Let me just lift up my notes so I'm reading it correctly. So Takumi Minamino, or yeah, Minamino. Liverpool look to be set to sign him. There hasn't been a definite signing yet. There are still the medical and personal terms to confirm, but Liverpool and RB Salzburg have agreed the price. The price is 7.25 million, so absolute bargain then for Liverpool. Takumi, sorry. Takumi Naminori, whatever. I'm sorry with names. I'm very terrible with names, so sorry for that. But yeah, so Liverpool have all the great journalists like James Pearce, Paul Joyce, and Melissa Reddy have all confirmed pretty much the same story. So obviously there's a lot of truth with this. Nerd by laughing at what I said. Yeah, I'm very bad with names, so I do apologize for that. Let's just call him Minamori. There we go. But what else? Oh yeah, he's the first Japanese player to sign for Liverpool, so that's very good. Obviously, Mickey said, I think this shirt sales in Japan once he gets here. Yeah, obviously Liverpool going to try and break that Asian market, and obviously now with the first ever Japanese player for Liverpool, then that's going to be huge in that market as well. Minamino, there we go. Minamino. Obviously, we got to make a song for him straight away. So hopefully Liverpool fans do that at the COP as well. But yeah, what else was we talking about? We were obviously talking about Werner as well. Obviously, there are some rumours with him as well today. Could we see Liverpool signing him? And also we were talking about the last 16 of the Champions League, who we would want. I said I want Real Madrid a lot. I really want Real Madrid. Obviously revenge for that final loss where we lost to them. But yeah, let me know your guys' thoughts as well if you are watching on repeat and watching in the live stream right now, watching live. And yeah, also as well, please leave a like on the live stream as well. And also, if you're new around here, then hit that subscribe button, because obviously recently we hit 100 subscribers and we are now on the road to 200 subscribers, so hopefully we can get there. And if you are currently watching, then please share out the stream, get as many new people watching. And obviously I have to mention as well, obviously it was voting day today. If you haven't yet voted, there is still time. It's time, I think it's 10 p.m. you can vote until. So yeah, if you haven't yet voted, then please go and vote. If you have registered, I voted earlier on, so yeah, please go make sure that you have voted if you do live in the UK. So let's get back into the chat. A Nerdboy telling me how to say it. Minamino. There we go. Thank you, Nerdboy, for that. I am very terrible with names. I'm very terrible, especially reading the names as well. Once I've heard the name, then I'm fine. But like when reading it, I'm like, how on earth do you say that? My vote was in this morning. Yeah, I did mine at about 3 o'clock. I think I did mine, so yeah, I've done mine. We need to add Sun too. Yeah, Mickey is very, very a big fan of Sun. How much would Sun cost? I think that would be about 60 or 70 million, quite easily. Could even be more. Did Klopp give a Klopp hug to Minamino? Not from what I've seen, but he probably did. So apparently, Klopp. So obviously, Liverpool have been following Minamino for apparently years, and that one game at Anfield, Klopp just was instantly in love with him, and ever since Liverpool have been trying to work a deal with Salzburg, reportedly anyway. So that's a very big thing. Won't tell you who I voted for though. Good luck to all. Yeah, good luck to all. But I think we all know who we want and that. But yeah, we won't talk about politics that much. Politics it doesn't deserve in a football chat. But yeah, just go and vote if you haven't voted yet, because it is important to vote. 75 to 80 million, I would say. Yeah, I would say also that for Son. You know, he for me is a very good player, and you know, he can play anyway. He can play right wing, he can play cam, he can play striker, he can play left wing, and you know, it's unbelievable what he can do. And you know, if we could get him away from Spurs, then that would be amazing if we could. My vote is for Klopp. Yeah, if Jurgen Klopp was running for Prime Minister, then yeah, I think all of us would vote for Klopp. Lol Carl, football only, says Mickey. Domestic Butler, catch you all soon, everyone. Thank you, Domestic Butler, for coming into the chat. Obviously, he's always in here, so thank you, Domestic Butler, for being in the chat. Yeah, Mark saying see you later to Carl. Yeah, keep your questions coming in, guys. It'll be about an hour stream, and yeah, I just like interacting with you guys a lot more, and hopefully now we can do a lot more live streams as well for you guys. But yeah, keep your questions coming in as well. Anything to do with Liverpool, any potential signings that I think might happen or anything. But yeah, the other thing I must also say as well, if you're not yet following us on Twitter, then hit the description link button and then look at the description. All of our social medias are there. Twitter's, Instagram, Mickey's Facebook is in there, so if you want to give Mickey a follow over on Facebook as well, then go and give him a follow as well on Facebook. Would you bring Wilson back? Probably not. Now, my reasoning for this is with Minamino coming in, then I think that kind of fills up Wilson's spot, and I think that, I think Liverpool will look to sell him on to Bournemouth, because I know Bournemouth are apparently very, very rumoured to be interested in getting him in full time. So, maybe that could be worked. So, is there room for Wilson? Probably not. Do I think Liverpool should keep him? Yes, but it's one of these things. But I think Liverpool will end up selling him, and I think Liverpool will end up getting a tidy profit for Harry Wilson. I wonder if we get any defensive coverage like centre back. I don't know. I don't think we will, and we don't need a left back cover. Nope, we got James Milner. James Milner can play everywhere, and yeah, he is a machine, and he can play left back, right back. So you got both covers there. You've got youngsters. You've got Joe Gomez as well, can come in at left back as well. So there's so many players that can play there. In terms of centre back, if Joel Matip's injury is worse, then maybe we could see potentially a loan deal, maybe, but I don't think that's possible. I don't think Liverpool will end up signing anyone defensively in January on a permanent. But maybe if Joel Matip's injury is worse towards the end of January and doesn't look like he's coming back, then I think then potentially Klopp would look to sign someone on loan, or maybe bring in a youth player like a Seb Vanderberg or someone like that. No point in Wilson to come. I think about Wilson coming back. Yeah, I don't think Wilson will end up coming back. I think he's pretty much gonna stay at Bournemouth or end up being sold to another team. We need depth. Do we need depth? Maybe, but then the real question is then where, because I think we're filling that. Already with Minamino. He's coming in now. He can play attacking midfielder, and he can also play left wing, right wing, and striker. So that's the attacking sense kind of done. So, and we've got the likes of Shaqiri, we've got Origi, and then we've got Lallana, Oxlade-Chamberlain. We've got numerous amount of people there. But yeah, let me know where do we need to have more depth. Mark, we need more quality depth only. Yeah, we need to make the first team better, then you could say. I think the signing of Shaqiri and all like that made it like that, made the bench better, then you could say. I think that's the type of players now that we need. He's right wing out. We have Shaqiri, Ox, and Salah, and Mane and Minamino on the right if needed. I like to see Shaqiri get games, said Mickey. Yeah, I think that Everton game that he played was very, very good. Do I see him getting more games? Potentially, with the amount of games that we've got. But does he get in front of Mo Salah? Nope. So I think if Shaqiri was to play with the front three, then we would have to change system again and maybe go 4-2-3-1. Shaq needs more games, said Nerdboy. Yeah, like I said, I think that's pretty much nailed on, and I think that I think Klopp knows what his team is capable of, and I think that Klopp knows when Shaqiri needs to play. Like, look at the Merseyside derby. Everyone was like, why is Shaqiri playing? But then, Shaqiri is, I think he scored like 8 goals in 5 games against Everton. So, that's just an amazing record. So, Klopp knows when to play Shaqiri. I do think Shaqiri will definitely get more games this season. But yeah, keep your questions coming in, guys. We'll be going for another 15 minutes or so. But yeah, I'm very happy with the Minamino signing. It's a very good signing, and I definitely can't wait to see him in a Liverpool shirt now, because it's only a medical and personal terms. Apparently personal terms will be sorted out now in the week, and the medical will get done in the next few weeks. So yeah, that's very good news for Liverpool. Origi needs games was outstanding last time. Yeah, he's that one player where I think everyone is like not underestimating him, but a bit like they're like, oh, Divock Origi, he's not one of the front three, but then he is so deadly. Look at the Everton game. He loves scoring against Everton, and he loves scoring in big games. And you know, we're gonna need big games from him in the next couple of weeks and months. So you know, it is going to be a big period for the front three and the likes of Naby Keita, and like you said in the chat, your boy Naby looking good now. Yeah, Naby Keita looking good now. I told you to hold hope. Naby Keita will show his quality. This was going to be a stream entitled with Naby Keita and how good he's been this week, but obviously the breaking news today with Minamino, you know, I just had to come on and report about that. But yeah, it's such a nice week for Naby. But yeah, I told Mickey, because Mickey was a very big doubter of Naby Keita, but yeah, I kind of switched his head around. So yeah, that's it's a huge week for Naby Keita, and hopefully he gets to play against Watford as well, and you know, show his quality on what he can prove now in this Liverpool team, because I think he's had to work now for his quality and work for his position. But yeah, I'm so happy for Naby Keita. Jones looking good. If you know about Curtis Jones, yeah, Curtis Jones is also looking good. Obviously made his Liverpool Premier League debut against Bournemouth, so yeah, that was a very good moment for him. Obviously he's been travelling with the squad as well. Was named in the Champions League squad. He was named on the bench, but yeah, that's, you know, it's brilliant that Curtis Jones is finally getting his opportunity as well, because he is a very young player and he is getting his opportunities now. I expect more signings in January, said Mickey, at least 3. No, for me that's no. I think one more signing is coming now in January, and then I think that's it then for Jurgen Klopp. I don't think he wants to derail this team at all, and I think maybe adding a few, like 3 players, would be a bit too much. So I think maybe one more player, and then I think then that Liverpool are more than ready to challenge and try and get their first league title in 30 years. And hopefully Liverpool can end up getting their first league title in 30 years. Mark says more youngsters. Yeah, it's nice to see more youngsters. Obviously, we'll see tons of youngsters playing in the Carabao Cup now against Aston Villa. That's going to be a big game. Because, you know, imagine if Liverpool wins that. Then, you know, I think Klopp will go into meltdown because, you know, he doesn't like the Carabao Cup and he doesn't like the FA Cup. But, you know, imagine if he does end up going to win, well, Klopp wouldn't be taking the game because obviously Liverpool are in Qatar. But yeah, imagine if Liverpool do end up winning that, then wow. Apparently as well, I do have to say with that, and I did say not in last night's stream, the stream before, that Ryan Brewster and Harvey Elliott are going to stay in the UK to play in the Villa game, and then they'll be flown out to Qatar to take warm weather training then with the rest of the Liverpool squad and be a part of the Qatar experience, then you could say. Loads of good goalkeepers we have, I think that says. So yeah, we do have good goalkeepers. Obviously we've got the best goalkeeper in the world in Alisson. We've got Kelleher as well. He's a very good youngster as well. And then we've got Adrian. Adrian has been solid when he's had to be called upon this season. And to be fair, Adrian has a 100% winning rate at Liverpool. Wow. You know, imagine now if he doesn't end up playing out the rest of the season. Like, he can just turn around and go, I've won every game I've played in. So, you know, that's very good for him. But, yeah, that's that's a whole nother thing. But yeah, I think that's going to be it, guys. It wasn't going to be a very long stream tonight. It was only going to be a short one. We've been going for like about 50 minutes. But yeah, just a little bit more of a rundown then to finish. So obviously Liverpool do look to be set to sign Minamino from RB Salzburg. I always want to say Leipzig, but it's Salzburg. The deal is worth 7.25 million. All the top reporters are saying the same thing. James Pearce, Paul Joyce, and Melissa Reddy are all saying the same thing. Liverpool have beaten the likes of Manchester United, Borussia Mönchengladbach, and AC Milan to his signature, so that's very, very good. And apparently there was a load of more Italian teams going for him as well, so Liverpool managed to beat all of them. He is the first Japanese player to ever sign for Liverpool Football Club, so that's a big, huge new thing as well. Obviously, Liverpool trying to break that Asian market, obviously with the kit deals and that, so very good news for Liverpool, and seeing him in a Liverpool shirt will maybe bring new attention towards Liverpool Football Club. And the other thing as well, and the big thing to talk about as well, Liverpool are apparently valuing him at 25 million. So to get him at 7 million, well, just over 7 million, is a huge thing. And, you know, James Pearce said it quite well that, you know, Liverpool are going in there quite easily and getting the player for a tremendous amount of value. But yeah, I think a few people said in the chat as well, Michael Edwards deserves another medal. You know, signing a player of this quality for so little price is unbelievable. And honestly, guys, it's, you know, the transfer committee is so good at getting good deals. Obviously, we've had the deals with Mo Salah and Sadio Mane, signing them for 30 million, but then look how good they've become. And, you know, Minamino, you know, 7.25 million, that's practically nothing in terms of football. But, you know, what an amazing signing. And apparently this is, well, Liverpool have definitely been keeping an eye on him for apparently 6 years. So, and you know, and Jurgen Klopp was very impressed with him on that first visit that Salzburg played Liverpool. So, you know, very good business for Liverpool. I'm so excited to see him. Oh, let me turn on the lights. Very excited to see him in a Liverpool shirt, and he will, if the medical goes well and personal terms go well, he will be signing for Liverpool on January 1st. So yeah, Liverpool do look to be having their first signing of January, and yeah, that's pretty good news for Liverpool. But yeah, like I said, this is going to be the end of the stream, guys. If you did like the video, then please hit the like button. Please share it as well. It would be massively appreciated. And also hit that subscribe button and hit the notification button as well. So when we go live or a video comes out, you can get notified straight away and give us a watch straight away. But yeah, like I said, that's pretty much going to be it. Also, thank you as well to everyone that's been in the chat. Obviously, Mark's been in the chat, Mickey's been in the chat, Dave has been in the chat, Connor Crosby has been in the chat. Honestly, all of you, thank you so much. Thank you for the love and support that you guys are showing as well. But yeah, that's pretty much it from me, guys. I've been Connor from the Cop Council, and I will see you all in a bit. Ta-ra.